Sorry about that. Looks like we quit out just at the end of that end. We were busy getting the stream running. Lucy had a shot for one, intern draw. We'll give you the result of that as soon as they hang it. In the meantime, we can take a quick peek around the ice shed and give you an update on other sheets. The Sweeping Beauties on sheet C took a 3-2 lead after 3. On sheet A, get your sheets together, has a 1-2 deficit against the Purple Pretenders. And then on sheet D, the Battle of the Rock Creek teams. Sheets Creek has a 4-3 lead over Team Rock Creek.
Let's go here. You're here, that's okay.
And on her featured sheet, Lucy looks like she was successful in her draw, getting forced to the single. 4-3 lead over Team Bazinski after 3. Oh, man. Yeah. 4.
Looks good. Looks like let it curl. Let it curl. Let it curl. It's all here. Let it curl.
Interesting situation here. Lucy's got to center one up with a red counter behind her guard. I think she's trying to come around everything. I would say the problem with this shot is that if you make it perfect, you're going to set up backing for the eventual run in. Doesn't end up coming to rest there, but could have been a corner freeze. If that was the case, then I stand corrected and I like the call, but coming around everything and you're just setting up backing for your opponent.
Yep.
Bazinski loves the position that they're in right now with that one counter, so they're just drawing to the open side. I really like drawing back quadrant on this shot, so it doesn't leave any double opportunity or any hit and roll. Looks like it's going to be in a really good spot.
Make it.
Those rocks back there don't look very threatening, but when you're talking about adding up to a big number, those are the ones that usually come into play. So Lucy is playing the come around the whole pile.
To keep on it.
All right, building a little bit of control of the center line. That one could come in handy. You could run that one into the red counter right there, and it would be a good shot. Red skip's going to block the intern draw path, it looks like. Line is excellent. Looks like he's just got a few feet too much pace. He's going to settle in there, back forefoot for the third shot.
Bozinski will just finish follow that one in.
Yeah, Lucy likes the freeze here.
I thought things were too calm there. We had a screen go out on us with the World Semifinals, Switzerland versus Sweden.
Great draw by Katie. She's really got her draw away this game. That's going to come in useful, hopefully leaving Lucy with some good-looking houses. Currently shot rock, more than half buried. There is room to come in and sit on top of that. But if Team Bradshaw's goal is to force right here, this would be a good opportunity. TJ freezes, and then Lucy freezes back on top of that one. It's going to be really hard to score multiples.
That was a really nice draw.
Yep.
By Katie. She does a lot of hours here on volunteer. We appreciate all of her hard work.
I don't trust you with the draw. I feel like Double's still there.
Yeah, we've got plenty of people who have been around the sport forever and know that that's what it takes to run a curling club, but it's great to see that the newer curlers, a lot of our 5 and under participants are also here putting in time to make this place tick. It really does take a huge effort. Can't be a small group of people with the amount of hours that we're open here, so we appreciate everybody that comes and donates their time.
Yep, it's definitely a huge help.
The red rock by TJ Cole is a little heavy. Loosens up the backing for that yellow counter, but it remains shot rock. Katie's going to try to follow her own path here. Looks like a tighter line than the first one. I like the weight. Even though you're on the guard, though, you still want to think about what the result's going to be, and I think holding that one to roll to a guard would have been better than trying to get off that one. Obviously, it's a little nervy when you're thinking about running one in, possibly making contact with your opponents, but a little bit more angle on that, and you could have gotten a good guard out of it. So with the button still open, TJ is going to try that draw again. Take a few feet of pace off of this one and hopefully make it come to rest on the side of the button with the yellow backing. TJ plays a lot of mixed doubles, so this one should feel pretty familiar to him. Really good line. It looks like he made a good adjustment on this one. Great shot.
Really good shot there, TJ.
Signature TJ celebration there, too. He really gets into it. These two rocks right here, it's a close call which one's shot. Red's definitely the first one, but yellow and red both have a close one for second. I'm going to guess red, but the angle probably favors red, so.
Here we go with Lucy with a draw. looks good. They're really scrubbing.
Line looks really good. Are they going to be able to get it there? Check the overhead. Not quite. Takes all the suspense away from second shot as it's clear second. That's a great shot by Lucy. That curled a ton, huh?
It did. Yeah, that was a real nice weight.
I think she let that one go on the edge of the 12-foot, so we're getting plenty of swing out there. Well, she seems to think that she can get this one out over the top. I think she's looking at about half a rock and hoping to get it out over everything and not wreck on the back one. I think she wants to hit less than she can see. If she hits the half a rock that she can see, it might make contact here. Might still go out. We'll see what kind of weight she's throwing. Yep, it's on it. How's the angle?
Great shot.
Really good.
Really good shot there. Team Bazinski.
Took on a little bit of risk there, but if she wants to score more than one here, she had to open up some way to get into the 4-foot. Lucy's gonna throw the same shot here. Sweeper's on it right away. Line is similar to the first. They're sweeping a curl. It looks like it's got a little bit more pace. Let's see if it curls enough to get shot out of it. Little tap, and it's going to be very close. I think yellow has shot rock at this point. Red's going to be able to see a little bit more of the shot rock at this point, but with it frozen, there's no way of playing the same over the top pick. Throwing a ton of this weight at this one. Doesn't look like it's going to do any damage. We'll see if we need a measure here. And it's 1 for yellow. That's going to make it 5-3 after 4 ends for Team Bradshaw. We'll take a little scan over here. Brian stepped away, so I'm going to try to operate these finicky cameras. Sheet A, still 2-1 after 3 ends. Looks like it's hammer getting ready to be thrown on that one. I'll give you an update. We'll come back to that in just a second. 4th end is hung on sheet C. The Sweeping Beauties take a 5-2 lead over the team from Arizona, Team Ellison. Now playing the 5th. And we're waiting. We have a hammer to come yet on sheet D. 4-3 currently for Sheets Creek. But it's going to be a yellow draw against 1 right now. So looks like they're having a conversation on whether they have a shot for 2 here.
just admiring the boat race trophy that Emily made.
Oh, it's glorious,
Put a lot
isn't
of
it?
effort. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it.
Our old one got thrown out for some reason, so
Yeah, that
we
was
were forced
disappointing.
last
Yeah,
minute
we
to
looked
play
everywhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Yep. Hard line. Hard. Hard. You got it. Keep going.
Okay,
keep
so
going.
again, Bradshaw with a steal one in the fourth. Just pushes the center guard in the paint. Steve Bazinski calling for the intern draw.
Line's good. Gotta go. Okay, stop. It's all there. It's all there. Stop.
Just a touch hot. Really good line. Should hang out top 12, back 12.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Team Bradshaw, I think, scrubbing hard. Trying to get around their guards. Little tick. I don't mind that. A lot of utility in that rock. Bazinski moving over to the outturn side for the draw.
We were talking about this earlier, Brian. I mean, Lucy has the choice of either an outturn draw or the intern tap, and it looks like she's playing the tap. Just think you have to think about.
In this case, you've got anything on the left side. You really have 4 rocks worth of protection on the right-hand side.
Yep.
It's up. It's in the archive.
I don't know. Well, there you go. Little do I know, that was the perfect call. Makes a great raise.
Nice. Right there in top 4.
Well, Sheet T just completely deserted their sheet. Looks like they're doing a 4th and break shot over there. Good for them.
And they're back on the ice.
Safety first, guys. Safety first. Outturn draw on the way. Certainly available. Weight was really good. Needed to tighten up that line just a bit.
I just had a participant's relative inquire about how to locate a particular draw. So again, it's just on YouTube. Of course, everybody watching now is aware of that, but we're on YouTube, Denver Curling Club. Our draw started on Friday morning with draw 1. Just to give you an idea, draw 6 was this morning on 1. And we are in draw 10 right now.
You might have to navigate through a couple of false starts. If it says 1 minute in duration, that's probably not the one you're looking for.
Right. That was one of our technical issues.
One of many, yeah.
We've got a few.
Nobody's accused us of being professionals. So.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Will you take the 4 from me this time? Thank you.
Behind the tee.
Just misses the yellow on the edge of 4 foot. Really good attempt.
Were they playing that double?
I believe so.
Yeah, didn't miss by much. Lucy assessing the situation. There's been a bunch of rocks on the center line every end so far. She's got either the in-turn or the out-turn draw available.
That would be a freshie.
Yep. Brian's trying real hard to introduce this term to curling.
Okay, Team Byzinski. Looking on the out-turn side.
Looks like they're playing the red into the yellow. Trying to get the yellow out there. Sitting right there, but I think they're going to lose the red rock out this way. Another
A little danger in that.
Yeah.
I mean, he could lose them
Another
both.
possibility would be drawn in here and using your own to redirect off of. Trying hard to sweep to curl. Looks like it's going to catch a little piece. Executed as called. Sits shot rock. Yellow doesn't go all the way out, but it is
A second shot.
counting second.
Really good shot.
Maybe third, actually.
About
Looks
half
like
buried.
one of the. Well, I don't know. Oh, you're right. It's second shot. Wow, that bigger screen is very helpful. I forget to look up there once in a while.
Yeah, that does help.
I don't think we're doing our eyes any favors.
Probably not.
No. This is why the pros only do one draw a day.
The miss is heavy. Don't be light. Your shot.
See if she can get inside that red. Beast to the nose.
Broom would indicate she's playing a little bit more than draw weight on this one.
Exactly. Boardish.
Yep. They're on it early. Line looks good to me.
Does look like a nice line. They could afford to let it curl a little.
Now Tammy's sweeping a curl. Really good weight by Lucy.
Great shot. Lucy Bradshaw. Birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to Lucy.
Yeah, went 2-0 on her birthday. I guess she should have played all of her games
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, sign me up for all 5 or 6.
Is that too much ice? Less? No? Yeah.
Didn't Broom indicated board weight, board plus, somewhere around there. Looks like that's what we're getting.
Good shot
Touch
there.
on the high side, fine shot.
Well, Red Rocks with hammer sitting 2 right now. Lucy with a 2-point lead is electing to hit this rock. Obviously, she'd like to roll inside, but I think just getting rid of it and limiting the damage to a max of 2 is a good idea.
I agree, I like that call. She can see plenty of the rock. She gets a little roll in, she's pretty golden. Limiting that to a force to 1. It's a touch wide, they're trying to work it in.
Bit of an unforced error there. Red with a chance for 3 now, take the lead.
We sit 6.
And then going to the intern side. They apparently feel more comfortable over there.
Oh, looks like she's playing the nose hit on that back yellow. Maybe not feeling 100% on her draw weight.
2 and 12 foot. Oh, I love the call. I missed that. That makes all of them count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ouch. Well, TJ hung 6. Maybe we missed one.
I may have missed one at the top of the house. The screen cuts off a little bit. There could have been a biter back there.
Huge end nonetheless. Well, I was talking about getting tunnel vision on one side of the sheet over the last couple draws, and I did that. I was guilty of it there. Just looking at the same side there, the out turn there, time there was played.
Sure.
Red Rocks obviously weren't caught in that trap and saw the opportunity for 5 and took it. Nice shot there.
And that one lone yellow rock in the back of 12 foot.
Never.
With an open hit, and she took advantage.
Make pack 8, pack 12, which is okay. Just keep the house kind of
Back 8, back 12. Oh, might even be out. Press is hard. Kiss. Yeah, I saw you jump on it.
I missed that one. Was that an intentional throw through there on Team Baczynski?
Yeah, they took that 4-point lead and aren't going to risk sinking behind the T-line, giving something to draw to.
Worst case scenario, we just guard it up, and that's not bad.
Comfortable with the lead. They're just playing wide open at this point. Obviously, yellow is looking for a guard, but this one looks like it's really close. Maybe just stays out.
Just have a little nibble there, Calpo.
Gonna have a look at that one. TJ thinks it's out.
Draw.
Camera angle got me again.
Yep. Our eyes might be going, honestly, after 2 days of
You
this.
gotta go for line. Go for line. Hard. Gotta go. Hard, all the way. You gotta want it. Gotta dig. Gotta dig. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard. Don't stop.
After throwing through with the first one, they like to play the come around off of that tight 3 guard. Lucy's going to play around. I like this call. I think that the optimal shot here is actually leaving your yellow stone a little bit offset here so that you can eventually play this and get that red out over the top. If you bury your shot rock all the way around, that prevents that eventual run.
Here's okay too. Not deep. It's frozen against ours. First shot. Okay. All right, let's try to draw in front. Hold on. Yeah, draw. Keep it high.
You going to be here tomorrow, Bren?
I will be here.
Nobody asked us to do this.
We have 2 draws tomorrow after 2 days of 5 draws. Tomorrow shouldn't pose too much difficulty.
Yeah. It's going to feel like a quick day tomorrow.
I've been told that Emmy Award-winning Chris Matari will be here tomorrow for a little camera work.
Oh, which means it's going to be much better than ours. If he can run a CBS sports truck, I think he can run the DCC booth.
And at the Masters and football, he's done it all.
Yeah. Should be a little bit higher production value here. I think we're going to have some zooming angles, a little bit more, maybe some follow shots. All these buttons that we don't know what they do. He's got them.
That's fine. Let it breathe. That's fine. All on its own. On its own. You gotta hit this on its own.
It's a good-looking shot here. Nice tap.
Nice shot.
Just past tee.
Yeah, really good weight.
missed the last end on that. Don't recall. Sheet A. Purple Pretenders.
Or do you want to go one here?
Playing down, just wait for the skip to move the sides. See the
No, just
scoring.
put it like top 12.
Looks like Purple Pretenders 3, get your sheet together 2. It's after 5, they're playing the 6th inning now.
We got on sheet C. We've got the Sweeping Beauties up 7-2 over Team Ellison from Arizona.
No, it's good, it's good.
And on sheet D, the Battle of the Rock Creek Curling Cubs. Sheets Creek is up 4-2 over the Team Rock Creek. I'm sorry, 5-2. Looks like they're throwing hammer right now. Sheets Creek Lion 1 trying to steal. Update from Women's Worlds Canada. Carrie Anderson with hammer. She's already sitting 1, drawn for 2. That would tie up the game. Sweepers are on and off. Usually a good sign. They're both going hard now. I think they really got to pound this one. They've got a rock in the top 4 foot coming up quick, and they hold it. Those girls are good. Score of 2. That knots it up at the 5th end break, 3-3 against Korea.
Yeah, our sheet, Katie Hebert with a very nice up-weight draw. Tap the red back.
Throwing really good today. I'm impressed by Katie's weight. TJ's going to have a good answer here.
Hold on. Whoa!
Come on, bring it. Martin, get it, go.
No, I mean, hit it. I think you can hit here. Whoa.
Really nice shot there by
And
TJ.
he's up to the task. Bumps it back a foot. Little fist pump from TJ. Well deserved.
It's good. All rock. Off. It's good. It's perfect.
Sorry, Skip. I thought you wanted me to do that.
With that shot by TJ, the intern's pretty well blocked, so Katie's got to play the out turn on this one. And really good again. Beautiful sweep there to finish it off. And what do you think, Brian?
I think
she got it.
so hard to tell from this angle.
I'm going to guess yellow.
Tonight, that's fine.
Yes! Keep it going! Keep it good, hard!
Push guard this because if they chip this up.
The score of a single here is not going to hurt Team Byzinski all that much, so I think what they're doing right now is trying to figure out how to limit them just to the single if in fact they're counting.
Here, lighter is fine too because this one they can. Yeah.
I can't get shit.
Here, tap it. Guard, like right here would be great.
Calling for a rock somewhere in this area. I think the alternate is if they bump their primary rock a little bit, that'll take all question as to Who shot rock? It's on the way. Plenty of pace on this one.
Sweep, sweep. No.
A little overzealous with the weight.
Line's good. Hard.
Leaves yellow line a pair.
Line. Hold it. Okay, we're on the front. Let it go. Now go.
Katie's got her broom down for a rock position. I really like it. If you're familiar with the term Christmas tree, the goal being tucking a piece underneath the guard, so all you're looking at is the outside edge of each rock. So it doesn't necessarily cover the rock behind it, but it leaves you the piece that you would have to roll away instead of rolling in for a counter. So I think they're trying to Christmas tree this one, top 8 foot. That would leave him lying 3, and not a lot of good options for either a freeze or a hit and roll in. They're on this one. It looks like it's coming up a big short, but it is going to cover the second shooter for the yellow team. Intern draw probably still available for Red Rocks.
Basically what he got shot.
Oh, and run red. Really?
Stay clear. Look where we are.
This is one red, right? Oh. That was a draw that you made? Yeah. Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, man.
Yellow needs it.
Yeah.
You want yellow right now. Yeah. You want yellow.
Well, I won all the peanuts in the first end, Brian. I'm slowly giving them all back.
After you won the first 2, I won the third. No, I didn't. I won the fourth. Behind the glass booth is filling up with peanuts here as we speak.
Well, with Reds last, they cut yellow down. I don't see any way to get more than 2, so Lucy's going to have her choice of either an intern or out turn to grab a piece of the 4-foot and score a second one. 2's not terrible here. They're going with 2 ends to play, they'd only be down 2, so it's not out of reach. As soon as this rock comes to rest, we'll give you an update on the rest of the sheets there.
Looks like she's going the intern. My preference would be the out turn here.
I agree. I think you can definitely see some more of the 4-foot circle, but
Then you have more options. If you're a little wide, you can come off the red.
yep. Yeah, you have enough possibilities on both sides. Maybe she knows something that we don't.
That's probably it.
I'm sure she knows a lot of things that we don't. So sweep and a curl, it is going to catch a little bit of a wick. Let's see if it rolls the shot.
Really nice.
I think she got just enough. 2 yellow.
She did. Nice shot, Lucy.
So we still have a game here. That's going to be 9-7. No shortage of offense in this game. We got 2 ends to play on sheet B. Check in on my purple boys over here on sheet A. They have a 3-2 lead. They are playing home in 6, so I think we're updated. They're on Skips Rocks. We'll come back to them momentarily, see if there's any updates. The Sweeping Beauties, the 1 and under team here from Denver, Colorado, has a 7-2 lead over Team Ellison from Arizona. And the battle, oh geez, I got infected by your zoomies. We've got in the Battle of the Rock Creek Curling Club, Sheets Creek has a 6-3 lead over Team Rock Creek. They're coming home in 6. 3 ends to play there. We'll stay on our featured game here for the moment, but I'll give you an update on A as soon as the last 3 rocks are played.
Go sweep. No, you gotta sweep. Don't hold on. Sweep. Come on, sweep. No holding on.
Step 4. Lights the miss.
I don't think you have much of a choice here if you're Lucy. Down 2 with 2 to play. I think you have to be playing hard steel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even if a force gives you a 3-point deficit, even though you have hammer, that's a big ask. So I think it's a steal situation if you're yellow.
Go ahead, Tammy.
Calls a little bit of an audible here. Was going to go around the red, but instead is trying to navigate the port as that rock is over curling a little bit. And it looks like they're going to, well, it's at least another guard. Lance, no, definitely not. We never were interesting. Lance Wheeler in the booth. Say hi, Lance.
Hello, world.
You're talking to 0 viewers right now, so, but it will be saved in posterity forever. How's your day going? Yep, good. Did you talk to Claire? Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, those girls must be exhausted. A whole 2 weeks. Well, no shortage of guards in this end. It's the race to the 4 foot to see who can sneak one in there. It's going to be well protected if they do. Hammer's coming in the Sweden-Switzerland game. Switzerland up 4-3 after 5. Anna Hasselborg trying to, I believe, blank here.
Looks like Team Basinski is going with the intern tap here.
Never a doubt. So with a blank, they're heading to the 7th end. Sweden down 1 point.
Basinski did make the promote. He had it on the opposite side of the rock, I think, that he liked. He did stick around. A 12-foot wing.
Is Lucy calling the hit here? No, it's a draw.
Nope, they're
Okay.
going for an in-turn draw.
I was about to give her a hard time, but
Yeah.
That one may
It's
overthrow
curling
it,
hard.
but, yeah.
no damage done. In-turn draw path still very available. I think Byzinski's going to try to take advantage of it here.
Wait's nice. Yes, right. Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tap, tap, tap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa,
Looks like they're calling an audible here. Played a little tap.
That could work out really good for him. Yep, forces it under, stays under cover. That's over buried and behind that corner guard. And that the shooter rolls over to block the draw path on the in-turn. So Lucy's not looking at a great house right here, but I think she has the out-turn if she wants to play the freeze. You see anything else here, Brian?
I don't, and that's exactly what she's calling.
Right there's good. Right there, good. Trying it too. Tap, T-Way.
Does have that lone guard over on the intern side. It might prove beneficial here. A couple rocks.
I don't see what you see. More stuff about it.
Unreal shot in the Women's Worlds game. We're watching Korea, Canada right now. Canada was sitting 3 surrounding the 4-foot. And all of a sudden with a triple, the South Korean Vice has just made Korea sit 3. So Carrie Einerson comes up with her first and is facing a much less desirable house than she was a second ago.
You want to tap up ours? Yeah.
Just tap, yeah?
Yeah, just tap. Yeah, just tap. You don't need much.
What's that? What's that?
Hey, square it. Sweep it. No, get right to it. Get to it. Go, go, go. Come on, all the way, all the way. Sweep hard, guys. Good, sweep hard.
Well, I was talking over our feature of the game there. There was a really good out-turn draw made that I think is, just came up short, huh? Just an
I
inch
think
short?
that- That's a close one. I think it's one red, Falco.
Well, they're going to follow it in here. All they need to do is move it an inch for shot rock. Katie's going to try to follow her own in and just give it a little nudge. If she does so, she's got plenty of protection. So they're looking at it. It looks like it's hanging just a bit.
They really
She just needs to shave it over. Oh, and it looked like it picked there at the end. Got a little fortunate there.
It did nudge the yellow.
I don't know if it was my angle, but it sure seemed like it cut a ton at the
Really?
end. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, they weren't even looking at it for the sweep, so maybe somebody kicked it. No, I'm just kidding. Little foot wedge. Obviously, I'm just joking about that.
What are we doing?
Byzinski is abandoning the out-turn side. There is a little bit of danger if you were to go to be wide on any kind of shot. You could end up sacrificing your second counter. If I'm Red Rocks, I don't mind giving up 1 or even 2 here as a steal. Just that would keep last rock advantage for you going into the last end.
You're going for the port here, but maybe a touch heavy.
Cleanly through, but you're right, it's going to drift a little deep. So we've come to hammer in the Canada-Korea game. Carrie Anderson just had an out-turn freeze attempt that just created about a foot of separation by bumping the Korean shot rock to the button. Their second counter is now edge on edge with a center guard. Looks like Korea's deciding if the out-turn tap could be for 4. They also have maybe an in-turn draw for 2, although they have a negatively staggered port that they would have to come through. Oh, they're throwing the out-turn draw now. It's going to be a shot for 2 here. We'll keep you updated. Guard on the in-turn here from Team Bradshaw.
I think that turned out well for her.
I agree.
Block that double raise even.
None of the angles here for Red are very good.
Right.
They have a couple red guards, but I think they're lined up to miss the 4-foot.
Bring it slightly outside.
Looks like they're playing yellow, red. Weight selection looks like a heavy draw. Certainly there, not a lot of damage you can do. Worth a shot.
Yes!
This is Byzinski's first.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Just going to over curl jams, but that back one's not of significance as Red has second shot in the back corner.
Looks like Lucy is looking at running that slab that nope, going to the other side.
She took a quick look at the outside.
But she can entertain the idea of running that red out.
Yeah. I think what she decided is just playing a guard. Red just tried that double promote to the 4-foot, so I think she's going to take that away and make them make the decision of throwing something more difficult.
Middle dump. Kenny zone. Kenny, switch.
This is what you were referencing over here?
Wouldn't you go for the 3 in this position? Yes.
Sitting
Only have
3.
one end left.
Sitting 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think they have to, like I was saying at the beginning of the end, I think they have to go steal. So by guarding here, they almost guarantee that they're going to get the first out of the 2 steals. If they leave this one open, then even if they sit 3, Red could potentially take that steal away from them. So I understand their thinking. I think that that double raise is not is obviously difficult. So. She missed the guard, but I believe she pushed that red to a hooked position where it's going to deflect off the other center red. We'll see. She's trying this. But there's a chance that this rock right here catches a piece of its buddy and deflects this way and doesn't end up making solid contact. Little wide, shoots it across everything, and it's going to be a steal of 1 for Team Bradshaw. So the result is 1 yellow. It's going to be a 1-point deficit for Team Bradshaw, 9-8 going into the last. So they're going to be down 1 without. Let's take a look across the ice shed.
Purple Pretenders seem to be doing well.
Let's see here. The boys in purple. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen here. Oh, they dropped a 3 on Perry Cunningham, and get your sheet together.
Fun is over.
Oh, bummer. We can always switch to a different sheet.
We can. We might be going to A.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Looks like we got a handshakes. That's going to be a win for the Sweeping Beauties. They stay alive over Team Ellison. Ellison started out red hot in this event, but has fallen on a little bit of hard times there. Good win for the young guys from Denver Curling Club. And we also have a complete game on D. I'm assuming, I didn't see the final, but I'm assuming that was a victory for Sheets Creek in the Battle of Rock Creek. Again, both of their first Bonspiels, and that's going to be the our Rock Creek team having a Sunday game, so that's a good result for those guys. Happy to see them out here getting experience.
Wait, looks light. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Hard, get in here.
Okay, Lucy first stone with the high guard, and Team Brzezinski drawing around it.
A little short on the come around, going to help Lucy out with another guard. It's probably the last thing you want to see if you're red is a bunch of rocks in the center.
Yeah, you don't want to be short in that situation.
No.
Mine's good. Mine's good. Mine's good. Wait only.
Lucy's going to immediately go in, turn, come around, bury something behind those 2 guards. Looks like a really good stone. Great shot.
Yeah. Let's go off the dead rock.
You want to take it out?
Yeah, back line.
Well, Brian, it looks like my Yacht Rock channel is forcing people out the door, so I'm going to try to liven up the crowd here a little bit.
Okay.
You have any
Go for
suggestions?
it.
You have any
I do
suggestions?
not.
Gotta go the whole way. Hard. It's curling. Hard. We lost it. We lost it. Let's hope the other one can tap.
Team Brzezinski will run back. Push that yellow rock for the back 12.
Good effort there. Race takeout gives them shot rock position. Leaves the center guard, though, so Lucy's probably going to play the same come around.
Top 4. Let's come this way. That's good. Starting to help.
Needs one this to settle down just a bit, but a really nice shot. Pretty much on the lid.
Wow, peeks out the other side. That is a lot of curl.
Team Brzezinski, so you can see about a third of the rock here. Falco wasn't happy with his music selection. Making a change here.
Never, never, never. Need some curl. Need some curl. Need some curl. Okay, come and get the roll. Get
just enough of that stone to move her out of the house. So
No, probably not. I don't know. We might have some added vigor tomorrow, but are you guys on B? Are you guys on B? We got a couple A event Denver teams that are going to play on the stream tomorrow. It's going to be 2 guys and a little Rose versus Team Olsen in the morning. Couple of stacked Denver teams. All right, buddy, we're going with Prince Radio. We'll see if that livens up the mood a little bit here.
Yes! Hard line! Hard!
2 guys and a little Rose. Impressive showing here in the 5 and under bounce below that.
Absolutely. Christian Rose skipping, playing with his daughter Anya.
Anya, I believe she's 11-ish, something like that.
That sounds right.
Okay.
I don't know. The older I get, the harder it is to tell how old children are. I don't.
And
Without kids of my own, I have zero frame of reference.
And Tim Murphy and Anna Murphy. And Anna having been able to play in the last year or so or more. And, she's making a comeback here, joining Team and a little Rose. Lysinski drawing one in here. Might hang out in back 12. Back 8.
Katie Hebert, intern draw on the way. Lucy rightly ignoring everything and trying to get shot rock position. Top 4 would probably be ideal here.
Gonna come over. Gonna be Elise's row.
Plenty of room to get by the guard. Let's see where this one comes to rest. It's going to be push side on the sweep, if anything. This one looks great.
Looks like
Katie's,
a really nice rock.
Katie's had a great game,
Nice shot.
and it's close for shot right now.
It was really close, Falco.
I want you to practice teammate.
The angle's
Do you see any?
a little in yellow's favor, so I'm not really sure. Might not.
I'll go with yellow.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Root for the hometown. Might not matter here in a second, team, but the Red Rocks are going to try to remove that yellow from play. It's about half buried. With a swing on this ice, it's definitely accessible. A little conversation from TJ Cole. He has other ideas. We'll see if he gets outrolled or if he wins this argument. Looks like they're switching to just the corner freeze. Well, there's another spot on my bingo card. Skip for the Red Rocks just tripped over a rock.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I understand the theory here, trying to set up a trigger to eventually remove that yellow. A little tap on the yellow is going to remove any question whether who's shot. Weight looks pretty perfect though here.
Throw the shot, man. Come on, Slade. We're going to put one behind. We're going to put one behind here. Yeah.
Sets up a stagger, which is
Little stagger. Lucy can tuck one behind
the
there.
trouble with that shot. If Katie can repeat the similar weight on this one, then she could be in really good shape.
That's pretty good. Starting to come. Go ahead and push it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just go. Just drag it back.
Just snuck it by that red guard.
Nice shot, Katie. Same thing.
A little tap on the Reds, back 8 foot. She's biting 4.
Should be a count of 2 for yellow at this point. Good amount of forefoot here for red to draw to. However, it's a little nervy with all that action on the center line. Usually with hammer, you want a little bit more guarantee that you're going to have something to shoot at with your last. But a good one right here could seal it. TJ Cole second. He's throwing third for red. See if his mixed doubles experience comes in handy here. Outturn draw to the button. Should feel pretty familiar.
He's thrown some very good draws during the tournament.
Heavy. Curl. 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 Curl.
Line's good. He's going to be by the guard. It's tracking really nice here.
Yeah, half right. If you miss it, then don't go through it up here.
That's a beauty. Great shot by TJ.
That was a really finesse shot.
He is all the way to the back yellow, so the button's still available if Lucy can throw that same in turn. I might have said out turn in the last one. My apologies.
Kenny's song. Come on. You got a good one. You got a good one. You got a good one. Mark! Come on, Greg. You gotta hold it. No, hold it, 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 hold it. Oh! Keep it up! Now, keep that.
We only have 2 sheets remaining, A and B. A could be handshakes and about 3 more rocks.
Oh, I was just corrected. That wasn't out turn. I was right after all. TJ's left-handed. My bad. I forgot about that. We'll just go with clockwise. Following a similar path to TJ's here. If they can get it here, it's on a really good line.
I have to really hammer this one.
Playing the guard here.
That's what I would expect. I didn't see the call, but guard certainly makes sense.
Yeah. They still have hammers, so Lucy's down to her last shot. If they guard this little raise on the one that she just threw, which it's going to be a little heavy. I don't think heavy enough to do too much damage, but we'll see here.
Good, looking good.
Little tap, mixed up the angles.
Well, it takes away any hope of raising that one in. Although I guess there's a red-yellow combination, don't you think?
Red-yellow pinch.
Yep. Could play something like that. That's one option.
I think there's potential for that.
We also have an opportunity for an in-off here.
Absolutely.
To sit shot. Do you see anything else?
I don't. It looks like Lucy is just now looking at the out-turn side. No, she's not. She's focused back in the middle.
She has shown a preference throughout the games that I've watched to throw raises, so this could feel comfortable to her as far as what fits her eye.
Okay.
Obviously important to be able to see it if you're going to make it.
Yep. So she's looking at that red-yellow combo.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit low. In fact, if you just clear that red guard on the right-hand side, I think that's probably the perfect angle. Cut across, make the red cut across the yellow a little bit. That'll give you backing, so your weight can be a little bit more variable.
I think that's the call. That's what they're looking at.
Yes.
Oh, just in time, buddy. What happened in Canada?
Yeah.
Canada tied it up after 5, and then I think Korea came right back and had a 2-ender in the 6th. After this measure, we'll switch over to the Canada-Korea game. This is a measure for 2. And it's yellow. I think that's a second counter for Sweden. Switzerland wants to see it again. Tiranzoni unhappy with the official. Hand on her hip. Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Right at 4.
Oh, it's easily yellow. Yeah. All right, we'll update you on the Women's Worlds here in just a second. Lucy Bradshaw's last on the way. It looks like it's got some curling to do. They have an opportunity to raise their other one instead, which
They
she
did,
does.
and that's what happened. That was a great shot.
Yeah. I don't know if they saw the alternative, but that's in fact what she did. So she ends up playing a red-yellow raise to sit shot, and now Team Byzinski has a tough shot right now. Maybe an in-off.
I see that one on the outturn side.
No, skip straw because it's not the A event. Yeah. Oh, he switched over to the hammer. Switched over to the Canada game just in time. It's a draw for 3, and it looks like it's success. Yep, they've got 3 all touch in the 1 foot, so that's a score of 3. Last couple ends have been a little bit of a roller coaster here, trading multiples. Einarson takes a 1-point lead after 7. I believe it's 6-5, but I could be wrong. I've got a lot going on.
No way.
Q just texted in to correct me on a call, so. Yeah.
Team Byzinski exploring all.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Oh, I was wrong. 6-4. Korea must have missed their shot for a deuce in the 6th. There's a obligatory broom drop once a game. TJ Cole, thanks for that. Nice assist. That shot by Lucy ended up really well. I don't know that the in-off actually works. The yellow shot stone came to rest on the inside of the red second, so the in-off is the wrong angle to get that one out. I think it would have to be something down weight that actually comes to rest on the pin instead of moving that yellow stone. I don't see anything else unless you're
I'm looking and looking.
unless you're playing an 18-foot yellow red run. That is in fact what they're throwing is the outturn in-off. It's not a bad line. They're sweeping for the curl side and it's going to go right by. Well, a hell of a shot by Lucy Bradshaw on her last. It's going to tie it up, and we're going to skip straws, I believe. So we'll stick with this game, as it is the only game still going on the ice right now. Am I right, or is A still going?
A is still going.
I've got a 70-foot big screen television in my way, so I can't see anything.
It should have been handshakes about 4 rocks.
Oh, okay. Purple Pretenders?
Yeah.
Oh, that sets up a shootout between the 2 of my favorite teams, the Purple Pretenders with their amazing jumpsuits,
Okay.
and our junior Caden Rose-led highlighter team.
Outstanding.
Yep. I heard a rumor that the Purple Pretenders are purchasing fluorescent ski caps in order to
Okay.
try to intimidate the 12-year-olds.
They're going to get in their heads. The measuring device is out there.
Oh, I can do it.
Okay, Falco's going to run out, measure on the skips, draw the button with sweepers.
Okay, we're going this way. What side do you want to cut?
Like Lucy will be throwing the first stone on the skips draw. Sweepers are allowed.
Make sure it's here. Where is it?
Looks like they're just cleaning the stone at this point. And now they're on it.
How we looking? They're sweeping.
Sweepers waited just a bit too long. She almost
Well,
a full 8 foot.
It's in the house, but there is room for improvement on that one.
I'm here to be official.
Okay, full 8 foot for Team Bazinski will do it.
Oh man, we've gone to real good music.
Emily Lewis, our boat race Commodore, is out there performing the measuring duties.
Yeah, we're at like 119.5.
Thank Emily for her contribution. I hope she remembers the numbers.
That's pretty critical. So it looks like TJ Cole's going to throw the draw for Team Bazinski. He nailed a draw in the last end to what looked like at the time secure the victory had it not been for an amazing shot by Lucy.
Earlier today, he also threw a skip rock in a tiebreaker.
Oh, did he? Oh, I guess that's the specialty, huh?
I believe so.
So it needs to be
Really good
about
draw weight.
it needs to beat about 3.5 feet.
Full 8 foot will do it.
No sweeping on this one. Sweepers are backing off, not even looking at it. It needs to grind in, it looks like.
Yep, a little hot on that one.
Well, not to be. That one's going to sail through. The measure was not necessary after all. I think we can call that one from the booth. Well, that shot from Lucy really was the difference there at the end.
Remarkable shot.
Yeah, great comeback after a devastating 6-point surrender in the 5th. So they're moving on. And we are going to get out of here so we can witness the boat race festivities. I think I'm going to play. I'm going to see how far I can make it this year. But
Okay.
Brian, it's been a pleasure. Another long day.
It has, Falco.
But we're going to get some rest and celebrate and be back here first thing in the morning for an A event semifinal. That should be a good one. 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Same feed, same place. You'll see us there. It's
All
been a
right.
pleasure, man. Cheers. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.